Hello there! Want to know more about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order before the sequel comes out? Have you already played through but forgot some of the plot points? Then this game passionate recap is for you! This video will have spoilers about the events in Fallen Order. I'm TopShelfToy. Here we go! The developers, Respawn Entertainment, originally pursued the idea of making a Star Wars game with the publisher Electronic Arts, EA, who controlled an exclusive license from Lucasfilm to develop new Star Wars games. When this didn't work out, Respawn started to develop an original game concept, and EA felt the project could work well as a Star Wars game. Lucasfilm encouraged Respawn to make a shooter game about a smuggler or bounty hunter, but the studio's game director pushed back and convinced Lucasfilm to focus on a game with Jedi and lightsaber combat instead. Now, on to the plot of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. This story begins 5 years after the Galactic Republic's transformation into the Empire. There's been a purge of the old guard known as the Great Jedi Purge. Cal Kestis is a former Jedi Padawan and is hiding on the planet Bracca. He works as a scrapper salvaging ships from the Clone Wars. It's dangerous work, and during an accident, an Imperial probe droid witnesses Cal using the Force to save his friend's life. The Empire has been using Force-sensitive soldiers known as Inquisitors to root out any remaining Jedi after the Great Purge. 2 of these Inquisitors are sent to Bracca after the probe droid's report. Cal's rescued friend speaks up against the Empire, and the second sister kills him for it. Cal manages to escape and is rescued by former Jedi Knight Cere Junda and the pilot Greez Dritus. They fly off in Greez's ship, the Stinger Mantis. Cere guides everyone to the planet Bogano, hoping that Cal can open an ancient vault. On his way to the vault, Cal befriends a small droid named BD-1, who shows him a message from Cere's former Jedi Master, Eno Cordova. The message reveals that the vault was built by an ancient civilization called the Zepho. Cordova also reveals that there is a secret Jedi holocron containing a list of Force-sensitive children hidden inside the vault as well. Cere believes that this list could help rebuild the Jedi Order, but in order to access the vault, they would have to retrace Cordova's steps. Cal and his new friends head to the Zepho homeworld, and he explores an ancient temple. In that temple, he finds a clue that points to Cordova's friend, the Wookiee chieftain Tarful. Traveling to Kashyyyk, the Wookiee homeworld, Cal encounters the notorious insurgent Saul Gerrera. Cal helps Gerrera free several enslaved Wookiees, but is unable to find Tarful. The crew returns to Zepho so Cal can find more clues about the vault. While there, he's ambushed by the second sister, who reveals herself to be Trilla Sundry, Cere's former Padawan. She tells him that she was captured by the Empire after Cere gave up her location under torture. She warns Cal that Cere will betray him too once they find the holocron. Cal learns that he needs another Zepho artifact called an Astrium to unlock the vault. On his way back to the ship, he's captured by a Haxian brood bounty hunter. He's then forced to fight in a gladiatorial arena owned by the Haxian boss, Sork Tormo. Once Cere and Greez are able to rescue him, Cal returns to Kashyyyk to meet with Tarful. The Wookiee chieftain instructs him to investigate the top of the origin tree. Once he gets there, he finds another recording of Cordova, who tells him that there is an Astrium in a Zepho tomb on Dathomir. He's then immediately attacked by the ninth sister. He manages to defeat her before heading off planet. On Dathomir, Cal comes up against an army of revenants led by Night Sister Merrin. She blames the Jedi for the massacre of her people during the Clone Wars. Cal has a flashback of his former master, Jaro Tapal, who sacrificed himself to protect Cal during Order 66. During this escape, the Kyber crystal of Cal's lightsaber was destroyed. Cal also meets another former Jedi, Taron Malicos. This former Jedi crash-landed on Dathomir during the Purge. He ended up succumbing to the dark side of the Force as he sought to learn the magic of the Night Sisters. Cal refuses Malicos' offer to teach him this dark power. When Merrin attacks them both, Cal flees. Back aboard the Stinger Mantis, Ciri admits that she cut herself off from the Force after briefly turning to the dark side. She turned briefly after learning that Trilla became an Inquisitor. The crew travels to Ilum so that Cal can rebuild his lightsaber, and afterwards they return to Dathomir. Cal retrieves the Astrium and overcomes his guilt over Jarro's death. He defeats Malicos with the unexpected aid of Merrin. Merrin then agrees to join the Stinger Mantis' crew. Back on Bogano, Cal unlocks the vault. He has a vision where he joins the Empire and attacks Force-sensitive children. After he escapes the vision, Trilla attacks him and steals the holocron. Ciri reassumes her role as a Jedi and knights Cal before revealing she knows where Trilla is headed. The Fortress Inquisitorius on Mustafar's oceanic moon, Nur. Ciri and Cal infiltrate the fortress and battle through stormtroopers before finally reaching Trilla. Cal defeats Trilla and retrieves the holocron. Ciri reconciles with Trilla, and Trilla returns to the light for a brief moment before Darth Vader appears and kills her. The pair are overpowered by Vader, but manage to escape, and they're saved from drowning by Merrin. Back aboard the ship, the crew celebrates their success until they realize that the children listed on the holocron will only be in more danger if they become Jedi. Cal unceremoniously destroys the holocron with his lightsaber and asks, where will they go next? Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order released in November 2019 and was generally well received. People liked playing a self-contained Star Wars single-player title, even if the game had some subpar technical performance issues. It's Respawn's most profitable premium title of all time. Respawn has confirmed a sequel titled Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The development studio will be collaborating with Lucasfilm Games for the sequel, which is set 5 years after Fallen Order. A tie-in novel titled Star Wars Jedi Battle Scars is planned for release and will bridge the events between Fallen Order and Survivor. Well, that about covers it for this Game Passionate recap. I hope this helped bring you up to speed on the current events in the Star Wars Jedi game galaxy. I'm TopShelfToy, and if you'd like to see more from us here at Game Passionate, please don't forget to like or subscribe. We love games and want to share that passion with anyone else who feels the same way. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.